Hi, EVCFers. Let's get to it this week. So you'll see a change on Monday here with back squats. We're not doing that every 2-minute work anymore. We're getting ready to test. We're not testing on Monday, but we are going to test the following Monday. So we're really just kind of building up, keeping some heavy load on those legs and setting you up to test and hopefully reach a new 1 rep max next week. So as you can see, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 1. The last one is optional at 97. If 95 feels like, okay, that I'm done, then shut it down there. But if 97% feels pretty good, or sorry, if 95% feels pretty good, you got a little bit more in the tank, hit 97. Okay, be careful with this, especially as you get into these single reps. So I'd say even the double at 90. You might need a spot. So don't get stuck in a situation that you can't get out of. If you're not comfortable with bailing, please ask a coach for a spot or ask somebody that can spot you to spot. Not somebody that's just next to you who can't spot, somebody that can spot you. So be safe. Then we're just getting into a little work of 3 rounds for time, 20 Russian kettlebell swings, 10 box jumps with a step down. So that's continuous, no rest between the 3 rounds. You're going to rest exactly 2 minutes from when you stop or when you've completed those 3 rounds, and then you're going to get into this should say 400-meter run plus 50 burpees to plate. And this is going to be, this whole thing, the 3 rounds plus the 1 time of the run and burpees is going to be pretty fast paced. So, go at it. 50 burpees is a lot. Of course, you'll have to kind of pace them a little bit and find an efficiency from movement to movement to movement because it is very redundant. But I want you to just get through it as fast as you can. Okay, Tuesday, we've got split jerk work. So we've been working on this every week. We've gone from push press, push jerk, split jerk to push jerk, split jerk, now to split jerk. With this, we're going to be doing 8 sets again. And I want you, if you know your 1 rep max, to build from about 55% to 95+%. Again, we're not maxing out. We will at some point, but we're just getting to a heavy load, getting to a heavy weight. Then we're getting into more gymnastics work, and you'll see a change this week, moving from pull-ups to toes to bar, sticking with the handstand work just because I want to accumulate a lot of time on your hands and being upside down, but also throwing in wall balls instead of double unders. So we've got toes to bar, toes to rings, or V-ups. You can also do like a knees to chest if you kind of have that kip down, but you just don't have the strength through your hip flexors to move your feet all the way to the bar. You can do a knees to chest. Handstand work, 20 to 30 foot handstand walk again, 2 to 3 handstand walk-ins. I've seen people, make some progress with those, kicking their feet over their head and actually taking a few steps with their hands before getting to the wall. Or handstand holds. We'll say 30 to 45 seconds because I know 45 is a lot for some of you guys. Toes to bar can be broken up as long as we get 8. We're trying to get 8, but you can scale it if you absolutely need to scale the number. Wednesday, so back 2 weeks ago, we did this same kind of movement. We did clean pull clusters just to get ready for heavy power cleans. We did the power clean every 45 seconds on B there at 90%. This week, we're going to be doing 93 and 95%. So we're increasing the weight, keeping the time domain the same, but increasing the weight. If you did not do this back on the 16th of July, a couple weeks ago, maybe start at 90%, and if you feel good and then the movement feels clean, then move up to 93 or 95%. But if it doesn't, just stay at 90% because everybody else got that extra work in. Then 4 time, 1 set. This is just going to be kind of a slower grinder, a very aerobic workout. Row 1,000 meters for guys, 800 ladies. Run 800 meters with a med ball, and then row another 1,000 meters or 800 meters. And that's, again, it's just 1 set, 4 time, and yeah, it should be tough. Thursday, we've got a strength segment. So if we're going to be really aerobic on Wednesday, we're just going to ramp it back down and get a lot of strength work in. Putting bench press supinated strict pull-ups, that's where we turn our hands the other way, and then a bent over dumbbell row, 8 to 12 per side together for 4 sets. Notice the tempo on bench press needs to stay the same every round. Then we got good mornings, dumbbell snatches, and alternating reverse lunges for B. So nothing you haven't seen before, but putting it all together will feel like you're actually doing kind of a workout with that 30 seconds of rest. Like a Metcon, a metabolic conditioning workout. Friday, 3 sets, 3 overhead squats at 3-1-X1, very similar to what you're doing or what you did last week. Making sure to pause at the bottom. That 1 second count is very important just to get comfortable down in the overhead squat position. Then we're getting into an EMOM of the for 10 minutes, every minute on the minute of slow pull snatch, which is basically where you pull that bar super slow off the ground. Once you get into the pockets or that position 2, then you go. So it's meant to, since we've been building up to this, it's meant to get you to stay in a good position and not just grip and rip off the ground, which a lot of people do. We want to make sure to put that bar back in a good position, sweeping back past the knee before you pop, right? Making sure that bar stays real close to the torso, high elbow, pull. But, of course, if you don't sweep, if you don't keep that bar close off the ground, it has no chance of staying close when you pop. Then a 2K row. I want you to row this a little slower than what you plan to do next week when we test it. So about 3 to 5 seconds per 500 meters on the pace reading. That's it. I'm going to be out this week, so other coaches will be standing in for my normal classes. Everybody have a good week. It's going to be hot. Drink lots of fluids, like I say every week, and get to the gym, especially on days you do not want to be there, like Friday, snatch day and rowing. I know a lot of you don't want to do that, but it's important. That's why we have to program it. It's very, very important. All right, guys. See you at the gym. Bye.